Hi, everyone. I'm Charlotte Siems. I'm a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I'm here with Diamond Ambassador Brenda Martin. And I don't know if you know this, but Brenda has 11 children, and I have 12 children. So between the two of us, 23 children. And we are busy ladies who have still managed to do this business and love it and help a lot of people. What we're going to talk to you about tonight is there is no need for summer slowdown in your Plexus business. And you might hear that myth that network marketing has a slow season in the summer and everybody's busy. And we are here to tell you that that is not the truth, and it doesn't have to be true for your business. So we're going to give you some reasons and some tips about that tonight. The first reason is that Plexus is positioned for tremendous growth right now. Not only do we have an awesome new back office and those issues, customer service is speedy, the hold times are really short. They've got so many of the glitches worked out with all the software and all those things. And there's always little things going on, but that's normal for any company on the internet today. And then plus, people are starting to understand that Plexus works. And we'll talk about that in our next point, but I want to make sure Brenda can weigh in on that point that we're positioned for growth now.
Well, I so agree with that. I mean, you guys saw all the rank advancements in our company last month. I mean, the last 2-3 months, even in spite of our back office issues that we've had great growth. Every month we are way up in sales. It's like we are hitting an amazing time of growth. And I don't think, in my opinion, and this is my husband's opinion too, because we discussed this, what our future is going to look like with Plexus compared to what we've seen in other network marketing companies. And I honestly think Plexus is going to be different in their growth because we have products that everyone needs. So it's different than gadgets or makeup or something, because this is going to be a continued need for every person on the planet, as my star Lavelle says. And so that right there, I think, should just excite us. Timing isn't really that big a deal in Plexus, except for urgency, except for just telling as many people as you can, as fast as you can, because people need it so bad. But as far as like, oh, have I come in at a good time, or is this going to last very long? As far as the growth of the company, it's here, and now is the best time. I mean, honestly, with what's been going on the last few months, take advantage of that. The excitement is high for everyone. And so get in on it right now. Don't delay like, oh, I can this fall once the kids are back in school. No, now is the time.
Right, because we're all going to be always going to be busy. If and we can't blame our families or our kids or the school or whatever, because, there's always going to be a reason to say you don't have time. And, what Brenda already said, number 2 of our points is that people need our products and our business. One thing that I am seeing is people who thought Plexus was all about weight loss, especially even just a few years ago, and they are coming back now because they're realizing this is about health. Just today, I got a message in my email from someone who tried the products a couple of years ago for weight loss, and she, wasn't fast, and she got a headache. Well, now she said, you know what? I'm ready to try again because of her health. And she has family members with health issues. And I'm thinking, oh, girl, do you know that Plexus helps with those? I haven't answered her yet. But anyway, so people need them. And I think people are almost coming back around and realizing even more so how amazing these products are and the business, because they're watching us. They are watching us sitting back and making sure that we're going to stick with this. And they're watching, you rank up to gold and then senior gold. And they're starting to think, you know what, I think this business works. And so hang in there and know that people are watching. So Brenda?
Well, I just wanted to piggyback on what you said about busyness. I like to say it this way, that busy is not the problem. Everyone's busy. We're all going to be busy. It's not like it's going to just way slow down for you like you think it might. The problem is using busy as an excuse. That's really all it is, because I know so much of that is in our heads, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more too. If John Maxwell, I think, says is where I heard it from. If you want to get something done, give it to a busy person. They will get something done. And so if you're busy, embrace that. Think of it as, I'm probably going to be more efficient with my time if I have a lot going on. And so this is where I'm going to work Plexus in to make sure it happens in a specific time of your day or whatever, because you are busy. And it's not going to happen if you don't work it in specifically. So it's again, turning it around to I'm a busy person, so I can make this happen.
Well, and if we're going to use the excuse that we're busy, then don't whine later when your friends or your other people on the team are ranking up or going to leaders retreat and you didn't. So, because if you're going to say, oh, I'm too busy, then you are forfeiting the right to be discouraged later when you didn't make it to something or to a rank. Summer slowdown is a mindset issue to a huge extent. Do you realize that we often judge the difficulty of a task by our emotional reaction to it rather than how difficult the task actually is? And so in other words, thinking about, doing your business this summer when the kids are home from school and you have ball games and trips and all that, if you're thinking about, oh gosh, I'm not going to have time to do Plexus, I'll wait till the kids are back in school. You're just thinking about how hard it's going to be because of your emotional reaction to it, your sense of overwhelm. And then what happens is we speak that constantly, and so we create it. Our brain hears us saying, it's too hard, I'm too busy, we're going to be gone, all those things. You know what I think when we're going to be gone? I think, ooh, new people. We are going to church camp next weekend, family camp. And of course, I'm going to take samples and I'm going to take cards because I know people are going to come ask me about Plexus who have been watching. And sure, we're going to have a great time at the creek and staying in a dorm and all those things with my family. But I am going to be prepared because God is going to lead me to people that I'm not normally around. And so that's a whole different mindset than thinking, oh, I don't have time to do my Plexus business next weekend because we're going to family camp. Do you see the difference? It is in our mind so much, and that's what we create. So, Brenda?
That's exactly what I was thinking. When I think summer and I think going more places and being more busy, I think the same thing. It's just more people that you get in touch with, more opportunities to bless people. And, even in summertime, people are very interested in their health, maybe more so in some ways than other times of the year. So think of it in that way, because people want to feel good and have the energy to do everything that they're doing. People are more interested in the look of their skin and in their weight and all that. And that's going to make a difference when they get healthy.
And even think about the teachers on your team who are off for the summer, or if they have some other kind of seasonal work. This is a great time for you to really work with those people and partner up with them so that they can really get a head start, and maybe they won't have to go back to teaching next fall if that's something they don't want to do. So another reason there's no need for summer slowdown is that, number 4, when Leaders Retreat rolls around in October, you're going to wish you had started June 1st. And even in September, when the contest for credits ends, then you're going to wish, oh, why didn't I do this all summer? And you'll so wish that you made it to Leaders Retreat. And I'm telling you, after having gone for 2 Leaders Retreats, I never want to miss one. But do you realize the top diamond, Celeste Gwynn, has to earn Leaders Retreat? Every jewel has to earn Leaders Retreat. And there are some that don't. So, this is an even playing field. All ambassadors earn credits to get to Leaders Retreat. And it is so amazing. And it'll be so much easier and more fun and less stressful if you start June 1st and work through the summer to earn those credits. Right? Yeah,
I love thinking about Leaders Retreat now. And I, like Charlotte, I've been there twice too. And I have to tell you guys, this is worth going to. It's not the same as convention for those of you who have been there. Convention is pretty packed. Your schedule, you get a lot of great training, and it's busy and full and hectic. Leaders Retreat is more of a retreat. They do spoil you and treat you and just give you more free time. You can hang with your teams more easily than at convention. There's just like a million reasons to go to Leaders Retreat. So now is definitely the time to make your game plan on how you're going to work your business. We will get our convention contest revealed to us. Leaders Retreat contest at convention.
Right. But it's usually, we don't know for sure, but it's usually retroactive to June 1st. So don't wait. Start next week. Okay. Right. Number 5 is to decide. You're watching us right now. Just make a decision. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep working my business this summer. No need for a summer slowdown. And then number 6, and that is have fun and be excited, because when you're excited, it's contagious. It's contagious to your team, to customers, and to the people you come in contact with. Let that flow out of you. Don't go to the side of, oh, I'm so tired, and how am I going to do this, and my business isn't growing very fast. If that's what you focus on and how you come across, who wants to join that? So have fun with it. Think of fun things you can do, and just let that come out of you. And that's what people see when they see you about the summer when you're working your Plexus business.
Right. And those of you who haven't yet done a launch party, or who are looking at wanting to do an event, make it a fun outdoor thing. That's going to be really attractive to people to come to. One thing we did last summer for our local event was included families and did it in a park and had planned games and treats and stuff like that for families. So get creative when you think summer and fun.
Yeah, and I've heard of Plexus on the porch, Plexus at the pool. I mean, there's fun things you can do to keep it casual and fun with your business, and that's special summer things that you can do. And then last, Team Fire, Team Ignite, Brenda and I will be offering lots of training and fun challenges and incentives all summer to keep things going and to help you earn those Leaders Retreat credits. And so Brenda's going to tell you about some of the opportunities that we're going to have. That's going to be amazing stuff to help you.
Yeah, we're fortunate that several diamonds are teaming up. I think it's 7 diamonds to give us some special training and challenges and motivations and events this summer. Kristen Abar, our upline, my sponsor, is one of those diamonds. And trust me, guys, the stuff you're going to get from these girls are going to be worth it. Like putting yourself to it and applying what you learn from them. They are rock stars who know what they're talking about. So it's like just this like little piece of magic that we get, added to our team for the summer. So they're going to do a 10-day challenge from May 31 to June 9. And that's going to be ambassador training. So for 10 days, we're going to be putting out amazing stuff for you guys to learn from and apply. And then at the end of that, on June 9, the evening of June 9, there will be an online live streaming opportunity event that they will put on. You can invite all your potentials to. Super exciting. So I'm sure they'll be teaching you well leading up to that, how to get people to the event. And then it just goes from there. Another, during convention, they'll be putting out some things, a convention catalyst, they're calling it. And then another opportunity meeting about a week after convention. And then another few days of health and fitness. And then another opportunity event. So they are just going to be keeping this rocking and rolling. And we will share all the links to all these things in our team groups. So I want you guys to really plan to take part in all that.
And for both of us, I know for our teams, for our level 1s, we're going to be available for Zooms and 3-way calls. And then your upline, just go down the line to where your sponsor will be glad to do that with you. And if you don't know how, you can ask. And it's really fun and casual. And so there's just lots of great resources available for you. You don't have to do this all by yourself. And so that's really an exciting thing. That was a huge difference to me from other companies that I was in before Plexus. It was like I bought my kit and they were just like, okay, go sell stuff. I mean, I never heard from anybody. I'd get an email every once in a while. That was it. And so Plexus has been completely different with the amazing Facebook groups and all the videos that are available and the contact with my team and my upline. It's just been a completely different experience. And it's been really one of the richest, best parts. And it's what made me know that Plexus was different. As soon as I got into those Facebook groups, I realized, this feels different. And it really was different. And that is really the reason I am where I am today, because Brenda can tell you, I just joined to get my products cheap. And I kept telling her, I am not going to sell this stuff. And then she, because of her encouragement and the Facebook groups and all the stuff, then it changed my life, and I'm so grateful. And so all of you have the chance to do that if you will just really focus and decide this is important, because it is worth focusing on for a season of your life, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just sitting here thinking about all the people that are listening to this on our team, or the ones who will be. And I know enough of them, and the excitement that they already have, and the amazing growth I'm seeing in so many of them, that I'm almost like thinking we are going to have an amazing summer. I mean, I'm not almost thinking it. I am thinking, I know this is going to be good. And guys, those of you on Charlotte's team, I think you need to get her a Bloomingdale shopping spree at Leaders Retreat. So I think
that is my goal. And I'm going to put it out there because I got really close last year, but you know what? I didn't set my goal high enough, and I didn't believe in myself enough to really push for it. And that's why I didn't make it last year. So I'm going to tell you that. So don't make that mistake. And so that is my goal to do this year. And so, and my team, you know, they're going to benefit also because I want to get as many of them there as I can and get prizes for them. And so we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So thanks for saying that, Brenda, because I'm putting it out there.
Well, I know what it's like. And I know that when a team gets a leader, or they're like, gets a leader to the shopping spree, that just means they have all won amazing prizes too. And they have amazing momentum and growth for their coming next year or whatever. I just know what it means for the whole team. So even though I totally want this for you as a person, and I know how much you would enjoy it, I know how much it would bless your whole team. So everyone working together, you just can't go wrong. That's what I love about this.
Right, because it makes you have a rock and rolling team. You have a strong, growing team. Yes. If your leader earns those prizes, and so that's what we want. We want our team for everyone's future and for all their businesses. So yeah, awesome for everybody. So okay, well, thanks for joining us. This has been a fun one to do. So, and let's all have a great summer together.
Awesome. Okay, good night, everyone.
Bye.